Let's take a moment to imagine that your debt is like a heavy backpack weighing you down, making every financial step feel like a struggle. You carry it with you everywhere, whether you're trying to save money, invest, or even plan for your future. But what if I told you that by using the right tools and strategies, you could begin to lighten that load step by step, until one day it's gone entirely? Today, we're exploring proven debt management strategies designed to help you shed that weight, regain control of your finances, and most importantly, achieve lasting financial freedom. Whether you're dealing with credit card debt, student loans, or any other type of debt, the steps we'll go over will guide you through your journey to becoming debt-free. Ready to take that first step? Let's dive in. Debt can feel overwhelming, but the first step to financial recovery is learning about the tools available to tackle it. Two of the most popular methods for paying down debt are the snowball method and the avalanche method. While both approaches can lead to financial freedom, each offers a unique path to get there, depending on your priorities. Let's start with the snowball method. This approach focuses on paying off your smallest debts first, regardless of interest rates. Picture rolling a small snowball down a hill. Over time, it picks up more snow, growing larger and moving faster. This is how the snowball method works for debt repayment. By clearing smaller debts early, you build momentum and confidence, which can be incredibly motivating when tackling more significant debts. To implement the snowball method, begin by listing all your debts in order of size, from smallest to largest. Focus all your extra money on paying off the smallest debt first, while making minimum payments on the others. Once the smallest debt is paid off, take the money you were using to pay it and add it to your payments on the next smallest debt. This process continues until all debts are eliminated. Over time, the amount of money you can devote to each remaining debt grows, much like a snowball rolling downhill. This method is especially effective for people who need quick wins to stay motivated. Seeing those small debts disappear one by one provides a psychological boost that helps you stay on track. The key here is the emotional payoff. Each victory reinforces the idea that you're capable of eliminating debt. On the other hand, the avalanche method takes a more cost-effective and analytical approach. This method focuses on paying off your debts with the highest interest rates first. Imagine you're scaling a steep mountain, and by eliminating the steepest sections, or the highest interest debts, the rest of your climb becomes much easier. The avalanche method saves you money in the long run because it minimizes the amount of interest you'll pay over time. To use the avalanche method, list your debts according to interest rate, from highest to lowest. While making minimum payments on all your debts, channel any extra funds toward the one with the highest interest rate. Once that debt is cleared, move on to the next highest interest rate debt and so on until all your debts are paid off. Although it may take longer to see your first debt eliminated, the avalanche method offers substantial financial savings over time. Both the snowball and avalanche methods have their advantages. The snowball method is great for those who need immediate gratification and motivation, while the avalanche method is more effective at saving money in the long run. Whichever approach you choose, the most important thing is to start. Consistency, discipline, and a commitment to eliminating debt are key. But paying down debt isn't just about selecting the right repayment strategy. There are other tools that can accelerate your progress, including negotiating lower interest rates and consolidating debt. Negotiating lower interest rates with your lenders is easier than you might think. Many people don't realize that creditors are often willing to lower interest rates, especially if you've been a loyal customer or your credit score has improved. Begin by contacting your lender and explaining your situation. Be polite but confident and ask if they can offer a lower interest rate. Even a small reduction in your interest rate can save you a significant amount of money over time. Another option is debt consolidation, which involves rolling multiple debts into a single loan with a lower overall interest rate. Consolidation simplifies your finances by giving you just one payment to manage each month. For example, you can consolidate high-interest credit card debts with a personal loan or transfer balances to a credit card with a lower interest rate. Some people even use home equity loans for debt consolidation, although this comes with the added risk of using your home as collateral. Debt consolidation can make managing your finances easier, but it's important to weigh the pros and cons. While a lower interest rate and a single payment might sound attractive, extending the repayment period can increase the total amount of interest you pay over time. Be sure to consider all fees associated with consolidation, including balance transfer fees, loan origination fees, and any penalties for early repayment. The goal is to ensure that consolidation truly improves your financial situation. Beyond these practical strategies, there's another powerful tool that can revolutionize your debt repayment journey: automating your payments. Automation helps you stay on track by ensuring that your payments are made on time every month without you having to think about it. This eliminates the risk of late fees or missed payments, both of which can hurt your credit score. But the benefits of automation go beyond avoiding penalties. Automating your payments also helps you prioritize debt repayment over discretionary spending. By making debt payments automatic, you ensure that a portion of your income is always going toward reducing your debt. This can be especially useful if you struggle with budgeting or have a tendency to overspend. Setting up automated payments is relatively simple. Most banks and creditors offer online platforms that allow you to schedule payments automatically. You can choose how much to pay and when, making it easy to align payments with your paycheck and other financial commitments. While automation can relieve the burden of managing multiple payments, it's important to regularly review your statements to ensure everything is running smoothly and that you're making progress toward your debt repayment goals. Managing debt isn't just about numbers on a page, it's also an emotional and psychological challenge. Debt can be a constant source of stress, weighing heavily on your mind and affecting your overall well-being. That's why it's important to recognize and address the psychological aspects of debt repayment. One of the best ways to stay motivated during your debt repayment journey is to set small, achievable goals. For instance, instead of focusing on the total amount of debt, break it down into smaller milestones. Celebrating each time you pay off a specific loan or credit card can provide a significant emotional boost, helping you maintain momentum. Another powerful motivator is visualizing your progress. Whether it's a chart on your wall, a spreadsheet, or a financial app, tracking your debt as it decreases over time can help you stay focused and motivated. Watching the numbers go down provides tangible proof that you're making progress and getting closer to your goal of becoming debt-free. At the same time, it's important to practice self-compassion. The road to debt freedom is rarely smooth, and setbacks are part of the process. Unexpected expenses may arise, or you may slip back into old spending habits. Instead of being hard on yourself, acknowledge the setback and refocus on your goals. Like any journey, debt repayment has its ups and downs, but the key is to keep moving forward. Another critical component of a successful debt repayment journey is reducing stress. Find healthy ways to relax and unwind, whether it's through exercise, meditation, or a hobby you enjoy. By taking care of your mental and emotional health, you'll be better equipped to handle the challenges of debt repayment without feeling overwhelmed. Finally, remember that paying off debt is an investment in your future. Instead of viewing debt repayment as a burden or sacrifice, shift your perspective and see it as an opportunity to regain control of your financial life. Every payment you make is a step toward financial freedom, a step toward a life where you're no longer weighed down by debt, but instead free to pursue your goals and dreams without financial constraints. Debt can feel like a daunting mountain, but every mountain can be climbed with the right strategy and determination. Whether you choose the snowball method for its motivational boosts or the avalanche method for its cost-saving benefits, the most important thing is to start. Along the way, tools like negotiating lower interest rates, consolidating debt, and automating payments can help you accelerate your progress. And don't forget to address the emotional and psychological aspects of debt repayment. Set small goals, visualize your progress, and practice self-compassion. Financial freedom is within reach. Every step you take toward eliminating debt brings you closer to a life where your financial decisions are driven by opportunity, not obligation. So, begin today, stay consistent, stay focused, and know that with each payment you're lifting a little more weight off your shoulders. With time, patience, and persistence, you'll reach the top of the mountain, and the view from the other side will be worth it.